Oke, kali ini saya akan latihan lagi menggunakan AI, Copilot. Oke, jadi ini lebih lebih ke dokumentasi dan seperti ini cara saya berlatih speaking bahasa Inggris. Semoga bisa bermanfaat buat kalian yang nonton. Eh, Kalau gitu, saya akan ganti ke bahasa Inggris. Hello, everyone. Today, I'm going to be doing again practicing with AI, and I'm choosing Copilot here. And then I'm noticing a slight difference between the Copilot on the Edge browser and the Copilot on the Windows 11. Now, I'm thinking about using the Copilot on the Edge browser, and then let's see how responsive it is. Because yesterday, I used the Copilot on the app. I've been using it for twice, and then I saw some kind of uh, slight delay in response to my speaking to the Copilot. Okay, and now let's take a look at the screen now. Okay, so here we are on the Edge browser here, and then I'm going to go this Buka Copilot, open this Copilot, and then I'm going to be here. Hey man, what should we dive in today? Okay. Okay, hello, can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Okay, right now I'm using the Copilot on the Edge browser because I feel I notice some kind of slight different response between the Copilot on the Windows 11 and Copilot on the Edge browser. And for me, I think Copilot on the Edge browser is more responsive.
That's interesting to hear. Could be due to how the Edge browser integrates with Copilot's features. Does that make your experience better?
Maybe, but maybe also like it is because like the internet speed and things like that, connectivity issue like that, maybe.
Definitely could be. Internet speed and connectivity play a big role in response time. So how's your connection usually?
I think this is great, but I think I don't know. It feels like the same between yesterday and right now in the way of your response.
Gotcha. So it feels pretty consistent to you. That's good to know. Anything else you noticed or want to share?
That's good to know. That's the phrase. I love talking to you because you always throw new phrases that I don't know about, and then and I try to just copy it from you. Like good to know. The phrase "good to know." How do you use it? How if I'm going to use that "good to know" in what context and in what kind of situations?
Good to know is super handy for acknowledging useful information. You'd use it when someone shares something that adds to your understanding or seems helpful. It's like saying, that's valuable information. Thanks. You can use it at work, in casual convos, or anytime someone gives you info that you find beneficial. Does that make sense?
Yes, that makes sense. Like that you just said. I forgot convos. About that. Okay, what convos mean?
Convos is just a casual way to say conversations. It's a shortened form, kind of like a shortcut in speech. People use it when they're keeping things light and informal. Catchy, right?
Yes, it's very catchy, and I don't find it when I chat with ChatGPT or when I chat in Gemini like that. That's why I love chatting with Copilot because you always throw something new, something fresh, something catchy phrases or catchy words that I don't know about.
I'm glad you're digging it. I aim to keep things fresh and engaging. It's all about expanding
Wait. You just said I'm glad you're digging it. What does that mean? What does that mean?
It means I'm happy you're enjoying it. Digging it is informal for liking or appreciating something. It's cool to see you're picking up on all these phrases.
What about let's dig in when you kind of like you want to eat? I sometimes heard American people like say, let's dig in.
Yeah, let's dig in is a friendly way to say, let's start eating. It's like an invitation to enjoy the meal together. Pretty appetizing phrase, right?
Okay, so let's dig in. It's a really like conversational phrase that is usually used in daily conversation.
Exactly. It's super conversational and casual. You'd hear it among friends or family, especially when food's involved. It's a nice way to set a relaxed tone before a meal.
Okay, okay, and then I also remember yesterday you said a phrase that is keep it profesh, and I start thinking where do I even heard that phrase? I think I heard it somewhere, and then I kept thinking, and I remembered it is being said in the movies TV series. I guess Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Keep it profesh.
Ah, that makes sense. Keep it profesh is short for keep it professional. It's definitely the kind of phrase you'd hear on a show like Brooklyn Nine-Nine, where they've got that humorous twist on everyday language. Pretty cool you remembered.
No, because you start it all. You start throw me that phrase, and I'm kind of like, I heard this phrase somewhere, but I don't remember. I don't really remember, and I kept trying. I kept thinking, and then I remember. This is in Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Keep it profesh, and at the time I heard that phrase, I don't know. I didn't know what it meant. I think like keep it fresh, but it is not that.
That's a funny mix up. Yeah, it's not keep it fresh, but I can see why it might sound like that. Language can be so playful, especially in shows like Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Now you've got a new phrase to whip out.
What you've got new phrase to what?
Sorry if I was too quick there. Whip out means to use or show something suddenly or with confidence. So you've got a new phrase, keep it profesh, to use now. Ready to add it to your conversation toolkit?
Yes, I'm thinking about using it somehow as sometimes I don't know, but the hardest part of knowing a new phrase is to know how to use it in the right context. I think the hardest part of learning a language is when you know words and you understand, but you still don't know how you can use that word in what context, in what situations. That's the hardest part for me.
Yeah, I hear you. Knowing when and how to use new phrases can be tricky. It's all about picking up on the nuances, which can take time and practice. But you've got the drive to learn, and that's huge. Keep immersing yourself in the language, and it'll become second nature. Just takes a bit of patience, and you're doing great so far.
Okay. And talking about what you said about the phrase back channeling, when you like responds, when you uh, when you respond to someone, when you're listening to someone and then you respond with small responses like that, I'm thinking about is back channeling has the same meaning, kind of like Japanese phrase aizuchi. Do you know aizuchi in Japanese?
Exactly. Aizuchi in Japanese and backchanneling are pretty similar. Both are about those little responses like I see, or right that show you're listening and engaged in the conversation. It's a great way to keep the flow going. Nice connection there.
Okay, okay. So I think it's really good that you and I having a conversation every day like this, and I really learn a lot from you, from the phrases that you use and the words that you are throwing at me. And then I try to just mimic the way you use it.
I'm really stoked to hear that. I'm
Okay,
here to
that's it. I'm really stoked. What does that mean?
Stoked means really excited or enthusiastic about something. So saying you're really stoked means you're super pumped or eager. It's
Super pumped. Super pumped and super stoked. Is it the same?
pretty much. Both super pumped and super stoked mean you're really excited or enthusiastic about something. Just different ways to say you're feeling pumped up.
Okay, got it. Okay, and I have another question. I heard the phrase "what's good" being said when someone meet their friends, for example. What's that? What does that mean?
What's good is a casual way of asking what's up or how are things. It's like checking in with a friend to see what's new or how they're doing. A friendly, laid-back greeting.
Oh, it's just like, hey, how are you, man? Is it like that?
Exactly. What's good is just another way to say, hey, how are you? Or what's up? It's a friendly and informal greeting among friends.
Okay, I got it. I get it. And I think because it's already reaching like 12 minutes, I think I'm going to stop now because I have a plan to just practice like 10 minutes every single day, practicing with you, practicing English with you. And I'm not to overdo it, but just a bit practice every single day, but continuous practice.
That's a solid plan. Consistent, bite-sized practice, smart move. I'm here whenever you're ready to chat again. Catch you later, Iman.
Okay, thank you. Talk to you soon.
Talk to you soon.